What's happening, everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim, back again with another great amazing tech video. The video of today is all about the GAOMON drawing pad which I have here today, and I thought that about unboxing it in a while, but there's something happened. I unboxed it, I showed the video by the way, and I wanted to share with you guys, and something had happened. I'll be talking about it on the end of this video. Now, for further ado, we can just unbox this kind of amazing kind of GAOMON drawing pad. Let's get started. Whoa, it's so heavy, huh? So here we have it. This is the GAOMON drawing pad. Actually, this kind of GAOMON drawing pad, it has but it's a 10-inch, because you see the size of the box, how it is very bigger. Now let us just unbox it very easily. Now, okay, we're done opening it up for the other top cover. Now let us just see what's happening. This is our drawing pad. I'll keep it aside first. Another kind of tool, I'll keep it aside. Another kind of pen. It's not another kind of pen, it's a pen. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we're just having some cables here, which are micro USB cable. Get some extra gloves out of this, and I think you'll get another kind of, oh, it's a tip. You get these small kind of tips which you can just tip them onto your onto your pen. I think it's a pen which you're gonna use it on your drawing pad, and this kind of pen does not use any battery, it does not use any charger, it doesn't use anything. It's just a free electromagnetic which just uses there. It doesn't mean that you might charge it or do anything. You just use it on the go as much as you want it. To the bad boy. Now we're gonna open up the bad boy. Very nice and packaged. I think to my own care aspect, this kind of packaging, it's so convenient compared to other kind of drawing pad I've seen out there. So here we have it. This is our drawing pad, guys. As you can see, it looks so great, looks so stunning, I can call it. So let me break it down, each kind of option here. First thing first, we are having these buttons you can see here. Now on this kind of each button can be mapped using the driver on the computer. I mean, you have just to download the driver and use that kind of driver to access your drawing pad. Another kind of stuff, this is a touch trackpad, somehow like a touch trackpad, which you can map it toward anything you want, especially when it comes to zooming in. You can zoom in and zoom out and stuff like that, which I think it's so convenient. Another kind of stuff, we're having a small port of charging, which is quite great, but my own kind of aspect, I think they mapped it in a bad position. They could keep it a good position whereby somebody can just flex in a perfect way. So this is the drawing pad. Enough digging, let's jump in on the computer and see how much it functions there. Okay, first thing first, we're gonna get started with my software, which if you install it, it stays on the notification panel. Now from this side, you can see it tells you this is a GAOMON. If you click it, I hope it just pops up on the Firefox or the internet and stuff like that. Another kind of stuff which is so great is just that we can go to the work area. This is our work area, which is something which is so great. Smoothly here, we're gonna just pop up everything we'd like. Perhaps you want to change some aspect ratio of your drawing pad, or you want just to play with that half drawing pad dimension and ratio and stuff like that. But if you want full area, just click on full area. If you did any change, it's gonna change it there. So full area, everything is back to normal. Another kind of stuff, you can go to digital pen. As you can see here on the digital pen, it tells you everything as in a great and amazing kind of brief. You can see we're having a mouse right button and mouse left button. But if I restore everything, perhaps I go back to work area, or I go to about, and I say default settings, everything will be back to default. Like as you can see, the left mouse is gone. Now you can just click here and disable the keyboard combination keys, or you can clear the string. Now you can go to the mouse button and click left mouse, then just click OK and apply. After that, you can see you can right click it and just click it here, which is something which is so perfect. Another kind of stuff, you can go to press keys. Now I'm talking about these kind of keys which are somewhere here, which is something which is so convenient. So the keys like this one, as you can see guys, these are the keys which you can map them, especially when it comes to the first button, which I can map it perhaps any kind of key I want. So I'll remove the Alt, then I'll just click B on my keyboard. After that, then, or I can just clear the string. If I'm working on Photoshop, then I'm gonna click V, because V stands for selection tool. I'm gonna click OK. Now my first key will be V, then the second key will be perhaps brush, or it might be eraser and stuff like that. So I think on kind of aspect, to keep things stable, I'll just use E as my other kind of key. Now another kind of key, I'll leave it this way, and another kind of key, I'll leave it this way. That means it's the increase of the brush or eraser as how much you want it when it comes to pressure. Another kind of stuff is all about the F5. Now this button, I think I have just to change it because I just want something different here. I need pen tool. Now after that, I'll click P, then I'll click OK. Now we're gonna leave this rounded stuff. Don't touch anything here. You can just leave everything like how it is. Another kind of stuff, jump into another kind of button, which means it's Control plus Alt plus Z. Another kind of stuff, we're having another kind of button which is equivalent to space. I'll leave it like that. Another kind of button is Shift. Now what does this mean, Shift? I'll uncheck the Shift, not undo, then I'll click the Control, then I'll click N. Now I want to press that button because I want new documentation. Each now and then I'm jumping on the Adobe software, I want to just like get a new documentation. I'll just click Control plus N. Another kind of button is all about control plus. It's just like another string. We can input another kind of entry we want, but I think to my own kind of aspect, we're going to use camera raw. Now remember, the shortcut of camera raw is Control Shift and A, if I'm not wrong. So I'll remove Control first, I'll click on Shift, then Control, then last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, click A. Now after that, click OK. Another kind of button I'm going to use is Alt. Now what does that mean, Alt? Then this is the last button, I think, to my own kind of aspect. Then I'm going to use Control plus Delete. That means backspace. That means I can fill in anything I want when it comes to Photoshop. Now click OK. Everything is done here. Open up Photoshop just like that. Pop up my design here, which is perfect. Now if I click, first of all, if I click this button, it will change to V, to selection tool. If I click this one, it's eraser. Now if I want to erase anything from here, it will just erase. So if I click this button again, I can migrate back to a certain button I want. So especially when it comes to selection tool, now I can increase or decrease any button I want on terms of my drawing pad or anything like that. First button, it will turn back to selection. So if I can click this one, I can move my image as much as I want. If I want to just move this one, I can move it as much as I want, and I can even try rasterizing it. Like if I rasterize it, that means I'll be able to use B, that means it's brush. I can just eliminate everything, or remember it's eraser, so I eliminated everything here, as you can see, guys. Just like that, that's how you use the drawing pad on the button. Another kind of stuff, you can map in, zoom in and zoom out of the brush. You can see how much it's convenient. So if you're here, then you want to scroll up, then you can just scroll down and scroll up by using this button, which is something which is so great and amazing. I think they really nailed on this one. Another kind of stuff is all about brush adjustment. You can just adjust your brush as much as you want by using the same button, by just clicking the center button and select different kind of option you would like. So I would like to just roll out up to here, then keep things smoothly. I can just hold this kind of button for space, and I can move anything I want. As you can see, guys, this is something which is so great. Another kind of button is this kind of button here. You can click this button, it will pop up some new kind of documentation ASAP, and I can just select any documentation I want. Oh, I forgot, this is all about camera raw, which is so perfect. So I'm gonna click that and remove that, then click this kind of last button. Oopsie doopsie, perhaps this button is our Control and Shift. Yeah, this is our Control plus N. Sorry guys, I messed up on that one. So the only downside about this button, they're not named anything. I wish there could be like a display whenever you're just keeping it, that kind of entry you can see, but since then you just have to figure it away, or you have just to find a small sticker you can stick them. But I don't find it if it's so convenient on there. So I think to my own kind of aspect, they could just migrate it into kind of different kind of way to keep things flowing. So this is my review for the drawing pad. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved it. Another kind of stuff, let me discuss about something. Well, I shot this entire video like crazy. I shot it, I edited it, I was almost there uploading the video on YouTube. Now, this kind of stuff happened on my machine. It glitched out. Now, I never knew what happened. Then I decided to go much into technical, and finally I got SSD died. Now, I find it's a little bit kind of disappointment, but in another kind of way, it gives you that kind of much kind of passion. If you love something, you're gonna do it no matter what it's happening. So I think to my own kind of aspect, I was a little bit down about it. I was about to cry, but I could not cry. But I was just thinking about you guys, how much you're gonna miss out that kind of content. And I never wanted to give up, but I just wanted to redo it and share with you guys. I know it's not that much perfect as the first one, how it was, but I think to my own kind of aspect, you guys got me ASAP about the drawing pad. It's such an amazing kind of GAOMON drawing pad. The downside out of it, the buttons are not well organized when it comes to lettering, or they could just make it a little bit like having a display whereby you could know that this button it's applied on a certain thing. Another kind of stuff, I think to my own kind of aspect, the cabling and stuff doesn't sound so great. I hope on the next kind of perhaps the new upcoming drawing pad, they're gonna make a little bit much better improvement. Another kind of stuff, for the pros ones, this is such an amazing kind of drawing pad. It's a level entry. I can call it not level entry, but you're going up on the top if you're starting your own kind of drawing stuffs, artistic. Because I'm using it on drawing some pictures, sketching, and even editing videos using the drawing pad. I use it even on Adobe Audition and many kind of Adobe stuffs. I just use this kind of drawing pad as my mouse, as my daily kind of drive, and I think to my own kind of aspect, it sounds so great. So thank you guys for watching. If you love this video of today, make sure that you hit the thumbs up. You're new here, my name is Abdurrahim13. Consider subscribing to your homeboy here. I'll really appreciate on that. Last but not least, there's a giveaway. Just join the giveaway. I'll be leaving another kind of link down below so as you can join the giveaway. Don't miss out of it. And remember guys, this giveaway, it's only based in Tanzania, because I saw some of you guys different countries joining it. It's not bad, but I think on the next kind of giveaway, I'll be trying my best to do international giveaway. So yeah, that's what's up. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one, and peace.